Hi everyone, I'm back to update you on how I've been experiencing living in a really close-knit, multi-generational family. For the most part, lots of smiles and laughs. Lately, we've been so lucky to be able to watch my nephew while his mom and dad are working. We get to watch him a couple of days a week, and he is so silly and so fun. He's 2.5 now, and so running around like a maniac. And I'm really thankful for the breaks I get to go upstairs and read him a book, or his favorite one lately is this little protest book called No No. It's great. Or there's a little one on Martin Luther King that I got him on Martin Luther King Day that he just loves, which is great. The other silly thing he's been doing lately, which normally I probably wouldn't talk about, but he has been, when I'm wearing a skirt, started when I was wearing a skirt, he'd come up and want to like hug my legs or pet my legs to feel me, I guess, and feel my skin. And that made sense to me, I guess, when I'm freshly shaved legs and they're nice and smooth. But I'm not so good at staying on top of that all the time. So they're usually a little prickly, which makes it weird to me that he wants to, hug them, and he wants me to bounce around when he hugs them. Kind of like my grandpa Paul used to let us play horsey on his foot when, we'd sit on his foot with his leg crossed and he bounces like it was a horse. Kind of how he wants it, but he doesn't even care that much that it's really like the horse. He just wants my legs, to the point that he, if I'm wearing my leggings and I go out there, he tries to pull them up so that he can feel my legs, and it's silly. But the reason I'm saying that, the reason I'm telling you all about this, that is, kind of a weird thing to tell you about, is that it really, because of the prickles, reminds me so much of my grandpa Roy, who's the one that just passed right before Christmas. When we were little kids, and I mean, even when we were adults, when we'd come to hug him hi or goodbye, or I mean, really anytime we hugged him, he'd rub his whiskers up against our face and scratch us, and we'd, giggle and squirm and try to get away from him. But that, as well as his hearing aid, would kind of buzz or ring, I guess, because it'd get feedback when you were up close to it. But I have very fond memories of those hugs with my grandpa, despite his scratchy whiskers. And so now when Ogden does that with my legs, it really reminds me of that. I hope everybody has been doing okay with everything going on. Hopefully you all had a nice Valentine's Day. I have quite a bit of family down in Houston, and man, they just really got nailed on Sunday with some super cold, unusual weather for them, and power outages, and low water pressure. So some people had no water, no power, and it was freezing cold, and they've just really been put through the ringer this week. So thankfully my family is safe right now, but I really hope that everyone else had a nice Valentine's Day and got to appreciate those around you that you love. We sure did here. We, really just appreciated each other and had some really good food. My dad has gotten really good at making pizza from scratch. Man, that's one big positive of quarantine. Yummy homemade pizza. But I also got some time to look at some pictures and social media and stuff like that from some of the people and my kitty that I lost over the last year. And my grandma, who I lost her years ago. Gosh, it's going on 12 years here. So I still miss them very much, but it was nice to be able to get them. And it got me thinking about what happens to this giant digital footprint that we all now have after we pass away. So because of that, my article this week in my newsletter was on preserving your Facebook after you pass. And so if you're interested in learning more about that and learning what happens to your Facebook after you pass, feel free to click the link and check out the newsletter and get some information on it. Also, I when it comes to the multi-generational stuff, I have been thinking about, oh, sorry, I forgot one thing with the social media is that, I've started doing estate planning. And so I've been thinking a lot lately about how I incorporate those digital assets, like all of your social media and your picture websites and all those things that we're all doing to kind of preserve our family's legacies already. How do we incorporate that so that they are maintained and available even after we pass away? So I'm happy that I'm going to be able to incorporate that into the planning that I do for people, and I'm happy to talk to others about it. But that said, the other thing that has been kind of big in all these multi-generational families right now, and well, let's face it, the world, is the vaccines that are being spread around for COVID. And a lot of us in my position who are, adult professionals are helping and trying very hard to help our parents to get signed up and get their vaccines and everything. I am very thankful that my so intelligent and proactive parents were able to get onto the app that Orange County has to do that. And they have gotten their first round and they will get their second round of their vaccine this weekend, which is so great. And we're excited for that step, even if it's not full protection. It's really exciting to have that security. And it also leads for me to a little bit of fear, candidly, because, that means the world is opening up soon. And this firm that I started like a year and a half ago, it's never really been a firm in the real world. Most of the time that I've been practicing in this firm has been virtual. And I'm very happy that I've been able to help clients that way and that I will continue to do that. But it's also been really neat to get to go to my clients' houses again, to see them. I kind of forget how much of people you experience by, kind of feeling their world. And that has been really great for me. So I also am getting to set up, in-person networking things where all these in-person things, of course, we still have to be masked and separated and all that kinds of stuff, but it's really nice. So anyway, I hope you all are doing well and able to get your vaccines and protected and that everybody's safe. And if you have any questions or there's anything I can do for you, please feel free to let me know. I'd also like to let you know that I'm going to host another webinar on the top 10 mistakes that happen in estate planning on March 4th. Can you believe that it's already March of 2021? March 4th is a Thursday, and I'll be doing it at 5 p.m. If you want to sign up for that, check out the link to sign up and keep your eye out for more posts about that coming up. Anyway, I am really thankful for all of you. And until next time, I hope you do great. Thanks. Bye.